Hope everybody's having a great day today. Gonna plant another palm tree. Been a little bit change of plans. I was gonna put a focal point palm in the middle. What I'm gonna do now is add another palm tree to the edge of the yard, and we're gonna put a different tree as a focal tree in the middle of the palm. So 3 palms on each side, focal tree in the middle. If you have any ideas, any thoughts, what would be a really, really cool tree? Something really unique, maybe something with color or a really crazy palm, let me know. Turbo here, hanging out. But if you have any ideas, I've been looking around for something that looks really, really cool. But give you an idea here how the palms are doing. We had that really massive storm like the day after we put them in, and they're looking good. And we had that freeze too. And we got down about 33, 34, so just about a freeze. But they held up quite well. I'm going to hit them with a little more fertilizer, light fertilizer today, and some water. And then this will be the focal point area here. I was going to leave the banana tree to be the focal point, but we're going to put something really cool here and keep the banana tree back there. But the trees are looking good. And heading over here, back here, this is where I'll put the last one here. So there's the tree. That's where that goes. So beautiful day. Probably, I don't know, mid 70s or low 70s. Feels pretty warm. But somebody said the pond didn't look good. I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. We see fish everywhere. This thing is thriving. It's completely topped off. We have tons of water, tons of fish, tons of turtles, tons of birds, baby fish everywhere. Along the bank here in the weeds are just little baby fish everywhere. And the banana tree is now coming back. In a couple months, this thing will be flourishing, but absolutely gorgeous. So I did talk about yesterday, we're going to put an aeration system in, and we're going to be looking at those this summer to add a little sound, aerate some of the pond here, and give it a nice feel, and it'll have a purpose. So that'll be nice. So we'll put it, I don't know if we'll put it out to the middle or how far we'll go. We'll see, but or how big, but we'll put something nice in there. So keep you posted with that. But gonna get this tree put in. That I'm gonna run over the garden, so stay tuned. Gonna go over to the garden, check on that. Gonna add some bell peppers today, plant a row of bell peppers, get those in. The tomatoes been looking good, corn's been looking good. The cucumbers weren't looking so good. I think the cold weather might have taken them out, but we'll check on that here after we get this tree in and go from there. So stay tuned. So I just got this one in pretty quick, and I just built the soil up around it a little bit because this ground slopes down. So we put a little berm around each of the trees so they collect the water when it rains, or we water them. But looks pretty good. So I put a little fertilizer at the bottom by the roots. And now I'm going to top all the trees off with a little Miracle Grow on top. And this is formulated for cactus, palm, and citrus. So what I'll probably do too is maybe put a little bit of this on the pear and plum trees when I'm done. So we should have enough left over. I'll just do a light coating on these guys So I put some on top when I planted them the other day. So anyways, looking pretty good. And you know, these trees get 30, 40 feet tall. So it should look very nice when they mature, get up there, real tall, like some of these trees. So yeah, nice tropical look. And comment down below, what should we use for the focal point right here? It does not have to be a palm. Give me something cool, something with color. I don't know, maybe a cherry tree. I love those blossoms. Maybe it's another palm. What kind? Let me know. Comment down below. But beautiful day. I'm gonna head out to the garden now, so let's go. All right, so I'm gonna hit him up with a little water now. And of course, Dribble wants to get some of the action here. So I'll give him a good water. So we got starting to heat up. 70s right now. I think we're in the 80s by the weekend, and then low to mid 80s all next week, I believe. So the plants should be doing real well, keeping real watered. Yeah. So looking good. This one was pretty dry when I got it, so I'm gonna water it pretty good. We're getting into late afternoon right now, so perfect. Like that's soaking real good. Anyways, we got to head over to the garden after this. I'm gonna get this fruit tree over here watered too. I don't know if this is the lemon or the lime. Get this guy watered a little bit. Okay, so I'm now back in the garden and it's growing little by little, but here are the tomato plant, the raspberry bushes right here seem to be doing pretty good. The tomatoes, let's talk tomatoes. These are beefsteaks right here, and they look very, very good. Very, very good. So it was about 33, 34 last night, got pretty cold, so that was concerning. By the way, you can't see out there, but the two geese are hanging out. I think they got a nest over there. They've been here for a couple weeks now, 2-3 weeks. And every day they take a little swim in there. I think they have a nest up over there on the other side of the pond. But the tomatoes, they look great. They look really, really good. I don't know, what do we had, about a week, 10 days, something like that. Yeah, so we had a really big storm. And then we had 2 nights where it was 33, 34 degrees. But they look great. Every one of them is going to make it. The corn looks pretty damn good too. It's sprouting up. We'll see. I got to get some water on it. Not too much, but yeah, we got a lot of rain. But looks like right now every piece of corn here, every plant is surviving, and it's definitely gotten taller. So I think that's a good sign. We'll see. The cucumbers, on the other hand, they're toast. The cold weather toasted them. They're gone. But anyways, it's early. We'll get more of whatever we want. This third row, I'm gonna put the bell peppers in today, and so we'll have 2 rows of beefsteaks, a row of bell peppers. I think we're gonna do some lettuce. Maybe we're gonna do some watermelon. Maybe a little bit more corn. A few other things. So we've got plenty of room. So I'm gonna get started on that. Hopefully knock this out pretty quick. Soil's pretty soft, so it should go fairly quickly, so I'm going to get into this. Okay, so I got the peppers in. Went pretty quick. The ground is really soft, so they're in. A little Miracle Grow topsoil or planting soil on there, and we got a bunch of plants. So got a nice row of bell pepper. I got a little bit of room here between these beefsteaks and the peppers. So I'm going to put about 4 cherry tomato plants there because I love cherry tomatoes. So I did add a little mulch in this row, this week I'll add more mulch on this side, and we'll do another row. I'm not sure what we're going to plant over there yet, but I'm going to give this thing some water here in about 10 minutes. Everything looks good. Maybe not the straightest, but not bad. I mean, I did most of this all by hand, so yeah, it's looking pretty good. But they got enough distance. Soil's nice. Keep it watered, and this week we'll start another row. And there we go. We got geese making some noise out here. So yeah, water looks good. So I'm gonna get the hose, get some water on these guys, on the corn, and away we go. But what do you think? Comment down below. I haven't had a garden since I was in maybe 5th grade. I used to love gardening when I was a kid in junior high. I used to love it. And I just love taking something from a baby, growing it, and it producing food. And there's nothing better than growing your own tomatoes, your own lettuce, onions. It just has a different taste. I mean, would you agree with that? I mean, I go to the grocery store, I try to get a good tomato. I haven't had a good tomato in years. And so I figured the only way I'm going to get a good tomato is grow it myself like I did when I was a kid. Those were the best tomatoes ever. But yeah, the geese over there obviously have a nest, and they take turns and they sit out over there pretty far away. But yeah, there's just so much wildlife over here. By the way, this is where the bobcat was. If you watch the last show, this is where the bobcat was. He was over down yonder. Let's just check it out. Make sure, see if he was eating something over here or what. We got some tracks. I don't see anything, but he was sitting in this vicinity, right in this area, right here, literally up against the fence. So who knows? Maybe this is attracting some animals like rabbits. We have a lot of cottontails out here, and maybe rabbits were hanging out around here and it brought him in. But he wandered out back here, and that was the last that we saw of him. But yeah, I don't see anything. But yeah, this is where he was. So yeah, he was a good 100 feet, 100 plus feet from the house. And somebody said, "Oh, we're blocking him from getting water." Oh, he could jump over this. He could easily, look how easy this is. I could walk around it. Look, you can walk around it, and he has access right to the water. You can go to the other side. He has access to the water. He has access for miles, So he could walk way over here, walk way down there. He could go beyond this tree, keep going, and he's got endless amounts of water. So I don't care that he's here as long as he doesn't bother us. We're not going to bother him. But yeah, he has lots of food sources out here. Lots of rabbits, lots of birds, lizards, turkeys, pigs, water, you name it. He's got everything he needs. So I don't think he's going to be too much of a problem. But what a beautiful day. It's starting to warm up again, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful week. So beautiful. Yeah, leave a comment down below. More videos to come. See if I can find a gator up here for you. Sometimes I see them swimming around over here. But I don't think we're going to see anything for a little bit. Now that it's going to start warming up, we may get some action and start seeing some gators. Keep you posted on that. But I have not seen a gator in probably around 5 weeks. It got cold and they disappeared, but I think once we get some consistent warm weather, I think they start breeding March, April. So we'll probably start seeing something. But yeah, I don't see anything. But I think they hang really far west of the pond where, you know, they're not hearing the dogs barking or us or anything like that. And every once in a while, they'll, in the evening or the morning, they'll take a cruise by. But I haven't seen anything. Water's glass right now. Glass. But yeah, maybe we'll jump in the kayak and go to the west side of the pond, see what's going on over there. And the water's very, very high right now. So Very, very deep. This pond in the deepest areas is 20 feet deep, maybe a little bit more. So that's pretty deep. And we got more water, so it might be even deeper now. So, yeah. But yeah, the pond is absolutely bubbling with life. There are fish everywhere. I don't have a lens that would really work, but all through the weeds here, you just see thousands of baby fish. I'm feeding the bluegill and the crappie and all the brim, and the big bass just come in. There was a bass this morning. No joke, that bass had to be 17, 18 inches long, and it looked like he had not missed a meal. And he was just trying, when I was feeding the turtles today, the bluegills come up and the crappie and the brim, and he was just in there just trying to get one. I think he did get one. But sometimes they just jump out of the water going for it. Yeah, you see all the little activity. It's all little fish. All little fish. So, yeah, I was thinking about restocking the pond, but there's so many fish in here now and so many baby fish. Oh man, there's just hundreds of them just bouncing around in here. Yeah, it's very, very cool. But all the plant growth coming back, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So anyways, I don't want to bore all of you. The garden's in. I'm going to water right now. Oh, there's a turtle right there. I'll see if I can zoom in. These things stare me down all day because they like when I feed them. They see me and they just want me to feed them. And I usually give in. So yeah, I'll do a feeding maybe tomorrow. Oh yeah, lots of fish. Yeah, I don't have a polarizer on here right now. I should put one on. You guys could see the amount of fish in this water. But yeah, I'll do a feeding here maybe tomorrow. Film it, and you'll see the amount of fish that come to the surface to eat the turtles, and then I'll try to film some of the bass too, so you can see that. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for subbing. Over 6,000 on this channel. I didn't think it was going to be that big, that fast, but apparently people want to see what's going on, and we will continue to have some discussions about moving out of state, moving out of bad states to better states to good states. I think that's a hot topic. And just, the life out here being in a rural area and, being more self-sufficient. Are we 100% self-sufficient? Hell no. We have a generator. We definitely have food source, deer, pig, turkey, fish, geese, all that stuff. Yeah, we could survive. A garden, plenty of water, a well, all that. So, but we still rely on going to the store for most of our stuff, right? We still rely on electricity, even though we do have, propane, wood, fire, again, the generator. So, if we had to cook, we have tons of charcoal. And of course, 2-year food supply. So, I would say we're doing pretty good, but I think we could always do a little bit better. And so, we'll talk more about that too. I'd like to get your insight on some more preps. But I love this right now, just getting the garden going, making sure the fish are healthy, and just taking it one day at a time. But I will say this, if the lights went out tomorrow, if the grids went down tomorrow, we would definitely stand a better chance here than we did in California, especially now that's 107 degrees over there. A much better chance here. Leave a comment. Talk to you soon.